Oh yeah, come on in and get cozy. I hope everyone's staying blessed and protected. I hope everyone is having a wonderful week and has an absolutely fantastic Thursday. I want to thank everybody for being here. All my lovely subscribers, new and old. Ooh, got a Three of Pentacles here. I was indecisive about what deck to use. I was like, third time lucky because this is the third one that I chose. But yeah, I'm going to get straight into it. I won't waffle on because I know I'm a gab a lot. But yeah, we're just going to get into this, and I know I'll just apologise now if I have any interruptions because my grandson's here. But that's just the way it is. And also, someone commented something this morning. You know, they obviously don't know me because they wouldn't have said it, and they want a subscriber, so they got blocked anyway. But it was something on Liam's reading, Liam Payne's reading, and there was like, oh, you're just going round in circles. It's the same thing. And I thought, excuse me? I thought, well, doesn't that say something? If Spirit is telling us over and over again, just like Spirit does with Jay, like the amount of readings I've done for Jay, and the story remains the same. Well, that I can't change it. I'm not forcing anything. This is what Spirit is like confirming. So it's only confirmations. You know, little new things do come out. You know, but yeah, it just makes me wonder. You know, if people ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. You will be blocked permanently, and that's just the way I am. I ain't got time for negativity. I really haven't. You know, all I want to do, I'm a seeker of justice and truth. And if people don't like that, go to someone else. You know, I don't tickle people's ears here. But anyway, ooh, my magnifying glass fell on the floor then. But anyway, yeah, sorry for waffling. I just thought I need to say that. Dear Heavenly Spirit of the Most High, Heavenly Angels, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors of our highest good, call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our chakras from the root to the crown. We call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our energy as we channel this message. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to block out all and any negative or evil interference. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to show the collective exactly what it is they need to see right now. Thank you. We love you. Ooh, Five of Cups. Somebody in regret. Somebody upset. Why would somebody be in a Five of Cups? Oh, there's a Queen of Wands. But the Temperance Angel's here. So, you know, I mean, if anyone's going to cause any bother at the deck, it's usually wands. You know, it's somebody in the wands. But we will find out what Spirit wants us to see today. We've got a Page of Cups here. Could be a child. You know, usually get very. I mean, it is a child in this illustration. It's a child. We've got the Hierophant here. Oh. King of Cups. King of Cups as well. That could be like a father and son. But we will see. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, the Most High, what message do we have for the collective today? Thank you, we love you. So someone can't see something. It's something about a decision. It might be making like a, you know, it's walking away from something with the eight, something with the Three of Swords here. Something, Spirit. A Two of Swords. You know, this is like making a mental, it's having to make a mental decision sometimes when you can't even see things really clearly. You know, we've got a Three of Wands here. This is actually making a decision. And I think it's choosing the path of growth. It's holding on to this wand here with all this growth on it. It reminds me of my cherry tree. But yeah, I feel like somebody making a decision that on, and it's a mental decision with it being a sword, a Two of Swords. It's a mental decision on, you know, this is someone who has made a decision. It's something to do with leaving something, walking away from something. Yeah, you've called judgment on something. This is someone who calls judgment. You can call judgment on a situation. It's like, yeah, no more. I really feel like that, no more. Yeah, new beginning here with the Fool. Yeah, then we've got the Seven of Cups. It's like, you know, making the right choice. I feel like somebody is making the right choice here. Yeah, we've got a Queen of Swords. A Queen of Swords with the Three of Pentacles. I've seen that right at the beginning, Three of Pentacles. So this is a Queen of Swords. This is making, you know, like a decision. It's like, like with clarity and truth, you know. I mean, I see the peacock here, so this could be someone who's quite proud, you know. Pride. I think there's pride and there's, you know, being proud. There can be totally different things, you know, self-pride and things like that. I think somebody's got to do this for themselves. You know, someone has to do it for their own pride. Yeah, this is something that, you know, working on. You're working on it. Somebody who's working hard. This is a Three of Coins. Somebody could be working hard on themselves. We've got a Two of Coins, which is usually an imbalance, you know. And we've got a Ten of Wands here, which is something could have been a burden. Releasing a burden. Yeah, we've got the Temperance Angel here. And the Two of Wands in reverse. Why did that come out in reverse, Spirit? But we've got Justice. I don't know if that am I taking that in reverse, Spirit? Oh yeah, because there's illusions. I've just seen the Seven of Cups. So the Temperance Angel is here to bring balance. I mean, if something is happening in your life, sometimes, you know, we don't see the blessing in it. You know, if something was imbalanced, something has been imbalanced here. We've got a Page of Swords, which is always like a curious, watchful energy. It's someone who observes. You know, you might have observed something. You know, a little birdie might have told you something. You know, when you hear something in the grapevine. Oh, I heard it through the grapevine. Something, I'm about to lose my mind. Yeah. Something you could have heard something in the grapevine. Yeah, the Two of Wands in reverse. Usually this is a pathway opening up. This is, no, you know, maybe, you know, how can I split on the devil, right, with the Five of Coins? Yeah, maybe you have to sacrifice something. But I don't feel like it's somebody's dignity here. I don't think somebody's not celebrating the dignity, sacrificing their dignity. I just seen the magician, you know, with a Four of Swords. So, you know, it's maybe you might be trying to manifest peace. You know, there could be some chaos here. Heavenly Spirit. The Knight of Coins, you know, something very slow, sure, steady. The Five of Wands, no, this has been going on for a long time. And this is contention, this is arguments. This is like competition, yeah, with this Queen of Wands. So this is, you know, I'm getting there's two energies here. And it's feminine energies, but it doesn't have to be feminine. It could be a masculine, this feminine energy. But this is someone, and I get in competition, you know. You know, why do women put themselves in competition with other women or men, whichever, switch it as it, you know, resonates. But I mean, with the Temperance Angel, I get kind of earth angel energy. And this is someone making you know, I feel like not going down, you know, this is usually before the decision is made, but I feel like someone's already made a mental decision, right? You know, it's like usually the Two of Swords, it's something that you can't see, but he can see through the veil. I feel like somebody can see beyond the veil, and it's about this Queen of Wands. You know, the Queen of Wands, she'll be, yeah, something hidden, something secret. You know, it could be secret competition, you know, secret enemies. And it's been going on for a long time. Yeah, hidden with the Wands, and it's a bit of burden. It's causing somebody a lot. If somebody's done too much, I feel, with the Ten of Wands I've just seen. Yeah, from a Five of Wands to a Ten of Wands, I feel like somebody's done too much, but justice is here, Spirit says. This is justice. This Queen of Swords, there will be justice. I mean, it can also represent the law. You know, it can represent the law. I mean, I've just seen the pager ones and the nighter ones, so I feel like this was something, an action was taken. Yeah, an action was taken. And then we've got the 7 of Wands, and I feel like you have to stand up and protect yourself. This is someone who having to stand and protect themselves, or you are very protected. We've got the angel, the Temperance angel here, having to protect yourself. Yeah, from this Knight of Wands. This could even be like a personal attack, you know, something, some reckless kind of energy. It could be like slander or something like that. Yeah, something hidden, something secret, something. You know, look, that dog's howling at the moon. I mean, somebody could have an Alsatian. That's what's on there, or even a white dog. Yeah, look, devil. You see, it always has to come into the equation. Someday, I feel like it's this Queen of Wands who's operating. Yeah, we've got the King of Wands as well. Could have been even a couple. What are you doing? Oh, my right hand's itching. Right to receive. So maybe you might be receiving some information. Yeah, look, there's an hermit here. This is either an investigation or you looking further, either within yourself or into a situation. Yeah, there's an emperor. It could be a boss energy. You know, this could be your energy. This could be, you know, a head of an organisation. Someone usually who's, you know, in control. We've got strength here with the emperor. So you could be your own boss. You could be the strength. What's the matter, baby? My princess. She's a puppy. She's a puppy. She's a princess. She's so cute. Yeah, I feel I'm trying. You know. Oh yeah, something's over. I just split it on the death card. Something is over. It's over. Spirit says. Right, I'm not stop itching. Something is definitely over. I'm going to get some clarification here. I want to find out what has been going on. Yeah, there's some order here. Organisation and order. So some order. I can't do it. I can't yet have you leaning on my arm, baby. I can't. No, I can't, honestly. I really wish I could, but I can't. I can't do it. I've got a poorly arm. I know I love you. Order, organisation. You know, we've got enthusiasm. You know, I mean, it kind of gives me like false reports or something here. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm going to spirit of the angels. Well, please add some clarification on what this message is about for the collective. Thank you. We love you. Control, but it's in reverse. And we've got companionship at the bottom. It could be. But control is in reverse, so I feel like somebody could have lost control here. Someone has lost control. Yeah, there's caution, secrets. So yeah, you see, I got it at the boom. So someday it's like hidden, this kind of this competition. I feel like, you know, with a temperance angel, you know, no, this is why justice will be here. There's defense here. I feel like somebody's, you know, either you defending your corner or somebody is defending it. You know, and I've just seen influence and discrimination. So somebody's being influenced. It's like somebody, honestly, somebody's discriminating somebody here, and they're being influenced as well. You know, maybe there's not just the Queen of Wands, there could be someone else. Yeah, we've got lust, Queen of Wands energy. Well, usually in reverse. And somebody's doing something to an extreme here. Extremism. You know, somebody's done too much. I feel justice will be done though. Justice has to come out here because there's something got really sinister going on. You know, we've got patience and harmony here. Patience and harmony. Spirit says, just be patient. So yeah, so somebody hasn't got control. I mean, it doesn't mean to say they've got lost control, but I feel like there's this person, whoever it is, yeah, that's been doing this for such a long time. They're not in control. They're not in control, and I really feel like, you know, you have been patient. You've been patient. You know, you could have made a decision. It could have been like a friend group or anything. Or something. It could be a work. You had the patience. I think there was a lot of ego, and I've just seen ego and restlessness. So somebody's operating out of their ego here. Yeah, somebody. choice detachment. So I feel like somebody did choose to detach from someone, either a friend group, a family, or a place of work, or something, or a thing. It could be something, you know. 501 here. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. I didn't want to leave. We've got rebellion. Yeah, we've got a rebellion. So this person is, you know, it's like, and I just seen friendship. So it could have been a friend. You know, like when your friend turns against you, because you know how many people have had a best friend and they find out that they were the worst enemy. Just like Bob Marley said, your best friend could be your worst enemy, and your worst enemy could be your best friend. I kind of get that. Look, drama. Somebody who loves drama. Somebody causing drama. Yeah, authority. Somebody who hasn't got no authority. It's in reverse. So this person has no authority over you at all. You know, they probably feel less than. Yeah, there's an affair. Affair. And we've got birth here. They could, you know, somebody could have had an affair and had a child. Take that as it resonates. But yeah, I just seem flattery. Yeah, this person. Yeah, they could, you know. I mean, they could be all nice to your face, flattery. Yeah. But behind the scenes, no, there is someone like in secret competition with you. Yeah, you have to question who's around you and why. Yeah, this person, look, authority in reverse. This person does not have no authority, none. We've got principle here. Yeah, like Spirit saying, it's the principle, it's the principle. Assertion, I feel like somebody's standing up for themselves here. I think when the temperance angel comes out in a reading, it's like someone's done too much, so there has to be a balance. You know, you can't. It's the laws of the universe. People do not understand them. If you don't understand them, you don't know them. It's pretty much like the commandments, but for the universe. I think there's like 12 laws of the universe. It's just human decency, if you ask me. You know, just be a decent person. It's not hard, you know. It's really not. We've got publicity here. So something could be in the public eye. Something could be publicly. And I've just seen defence, public defence. I think, look, justice, harmony, publicity. Yeah, something could be very public. You know, like people can think that they're doing things behind the scene. I've just seen health and resistance and vision. So you know, somebody could be trying to attack somebody's health. You know. I don't know why I just picked this, but I'm going to find out. Deeper. Look deeper. We've got the waker here. Somebody could be waking up, you know, waking up to this reality. You know, that sometimes you can find out the people around you can be your worst enemies. And then people say keep your enemies close. I say keep them far away. We've got the guide here, inheritance and correction. So I feel like there's some kind of, I feel like, you know, someone's ancestors, spirit guides are correcting something here. They're putting something right. You know, people don't understand that what goes on in the spirit realm. They just think it's this what is in front of your eyes. You know, you draw close to spirit and spirit will draw closer to you. We've got overthinking and taking action. So maybe somebody was overthinking. You know, somebody had to think about this. Somebody really had to make this decision. You probably knew. You probably felt it. You probably had an intuition about it. Just put them on that bed. I feel like somebody's intuition has told them something here. I know a little birdie told them actually, but it could be, you know, it could be you know, your ancestors giving you a download. Yeah, this is an assassin, ruthlessness and conviction. So this is someone who was out for somebody's blood here. Somebody was really against somebody, you know. And we've got the king with control, reversal of fortune, and the warrior and the shepherd. So the shepherd, celebration, family, the warrior, perfectionism, burnout, and the divine, somebody divine timing and evaluation. Yeah, I feel like this person tried to assassinate somebody's character. This is what I'm getting. This is what I feel. Character assassination. But there's going to be justice here. Yeah, some divine timing again. This is what I feel. Character assassination against somebody, and somebody has to make this decision and go where it go. You know, that act like in reverse. It says new projects, learning. This person's done this before. It's not new. This is nothing new here. Like Spirit says, there's nothing new under the sun. Yeah, this person is a miser, stubborn and inflexible. This person is like, no, you can't get up, baby. You can't get up here. Get up, come here. Come on, get in your bed. Come on. No, honestly, come on. Come on. I would if I could, Baba. I would. It's just I can't do it with my shoulder. Yeah, this Rue. This person enchanted deception and trickery. So I feel like this person is a deceiver. Yeah, look, self-protection, dual natures. We've got the twins here. You know, this could be you, or they could be, you know, twins involved. I don't know. Or it could even be like a doppelganger. Self-projection. Yeah, this is what I feel. Someone is projecting themselves onto someone else. You know, I feel like the Queen of Swords here. I feel like this is someone, you know, it could be like, you know, a right proud person, but not in that sense. Not like, oh, I'm not too proud, you know, like, but I do get self-pride and self-preservation here because, you know, doing a 3 of Wands, making a decision, you know, this is like, you know, mental clarity. It's something to do with making a decision, and like a logical decision as well. And I do feel like there's some kind of competition here. Yeah, I feel like this woman here, this Queen of Swords, is a wise one. And then we've got the deception. So someone has tried to deceive someone by talking whack on a Queen of Swords. I mean, it doesn't have to be an air sign, but it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm picking up just someone who is very, you know, a decent person, really. You know, I'm feeling like she's absolutely decent, and I feel like somebody's been doing deception and trickery on this decent person. This is why justice is here. This is why the temperance angel's here. This is someone like, you know, someone lying on somebody's name. It's like defamation of character. Maybe this person will be exposed. They have no authority at all. And I feel like you've probably had a lot of patience. Yeah, look, alchemist, balance, invention and destruction. I feel like you can destroy this. Yeah, radical changes, taking control. I feel this is what you did. This is what the radical change was, on taking control. I really feel like some hard work was put in. You could have put the hard work in for yourself, you know? Yeah, I feel like unseen potential, hesitation. You're the hair. It's like, yeah, the priest, look, perseverance and faith. I feel like somebody's got, you know, spiritual gifts here. I really do. Seeing beyond the veil. I feel like someone has spiritual gifts. Maybe somebody, you know, is in competition with that. And somebody's lying about your name. You know, they probably could be saying that, you know. I mean, yeah, we've got these two both came. Oh, no, 3. We've got the Queen, determination, sacrifice, the Shepherd, celebration, family. And then we've got the Hound, loyalty, chains and promises. Oh, I feel like this is the Queen here. This is the Queen, determination. I feel like, you know, so you are determined. But I don't know. I mean, celebration, family, loyalty, chains and promises. So I feel like somebody's very loyal, got family loyalty here. Because we've got celebration and family, we've got the shepherd. You know, I feel like somebody like the goat of their family. Do you know what I mean? Well, other people might call it the black sheep, but I'm picking up somebody's the goat. You know, you probably speak the truth a lot, you know. And I feel like your loyalty I mean, this to me looks like someone's eating up the truth. It's like, oh, eating up whatever, you know. There's something. It's like eating for breakfast. That's what I heard. Eating for breakfast. Oh, it says here, investigation research of fortune. Hiding your true self. So somebody's hiding their true self and projecting onto someone, and it's in the community. So yeah, I really feel it. Someone's stubborn. I feel like this person was stubborn, and I feel like it's like a doppelganger, someone who wants to be you, but they're not you. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm really That's what I'm really picking up. First card out, family. It could even be in your own family. You know, like, yeah, it could. You know, look at Cain and Abel. Got them vibes, kind of them. And I feel like somebody could be loyal here. You know, like you feel like, oh, that's my family. I have to be loyal to my family. Really? Yeah, home, family. Something could be happening at home, at somebody's actual home. You know, sometimes even people's own mother can do this to them. My own mother did it to me. Ridiculous. Things that I know. I've got a child here at home. This could have been happening since you was a child. You know, and I feel like somebody now is like thinking, I mean, something could be very public. Justice could be public. No, yeah. We've got greed here, and we've got a surveillance, and it could be surveillance in the home. You know, imagine that, having cameras around your house. It's a bit weird, isn't it? So somebody's doing this for out of greed. Greed. Why? Why greed, spirit? Why is greed here? Oh, why is she shaking like that? Do you need a poo poo? What's the matter? Why is she shaking?
I don't know.
What's up?
Oh, I told her to get under the coat, but she's not.
Do you need a poo poo?
Poo poo. Yummy. Come on.
She didn't want to go out. She's just been fussy because she wants to be next to Nana. Something about greed. Why would somebody be greedy? I'm not getting that. But I mean, it kind of gives me jealousy, but obviously greed's here too. So, I mean, we've seen the devil, so there's somebody operating out of the lower self, without a doubt. Excuse me, confirmation. Somebody in regret. I've seen alive, secret, regret, imprisonment, drugs. Somebody could have tried to do something to someone. I'm not taking 4 cards all at once. I'm the spirit of the angels. I mean, if greed's here, travel. I've got healing, travel, healing. So I feel like somebody leaving to heal. Yeah, I do. I feel like if somebody has to heal from this. Yeah, I got assassination again. I feel like an assassination of somebody's character. You know what gets me mad when somebody assassinates somebody's character who's not there to be able to defend themselves. But I feel like this Queen of Swords can defend themselves. You know, I feel like somebody's put a lot of work in here. You know, to bring balance. Dating, family. Ooh, greed, dating, family, child, again. So it could have been something to do with somebody you dated. I don't know. You know, could have dated somebody and could be like, so greed in dating, it's like somebody could have wanted something you had, you know. Got surveillance. Perversion. Ooh. Spirit. No, I don't like that. I've seen something like that as well. There was, I don't know if it was a movie though. I think it was a movie. And there was, this guy had cameras everywhere. He was in a hotel. And there was cameras hidden everywhere. He could see everything. Spirit. With me hoping, we're going to get a nice, lovely reading today. You know, I'm very careful. Like, I'm very dubious when I do a reading because I think some really horrible things come out. And I think that's what it is. The most horrible things are hidden. You know, I've got egotism here. Somebody could be healing from egotism. You know, I've just seen lies in love. So there's some lies in love here. So somebody's could be lying. Well, I'm really getting it. Some surveillance, travel surveillance, some healing from ego. And I just seen hidden inside. Somebody could be hiding. Could be cameras hidden. And I don't say that to make people paranoid, but that's what I just seen. Of my spirit, of my angel. Whoa. A man-made disaster. Jealousy. And that came up here. Somebody working hard. So I feel like, oh, spirit. I've just seen runaway child. A man-made disaster for greed, travel. And I just seen life insurance. Spirit. Don't take us down this road. There's some awful people in this world, but what makes me... We've got some lies about drugs here, so I feel like somebody could have said you were on drugs. You know what I mean? But it's lies. Spirit says lies. Lies. This could be what's people, you know, what are making up about this Queen of Swords. I feel like I've just seen power supply and death, so somebody could, somebody could have been... You could have been somebody's power supply, but now it's over. This is someone who has made this decision. Made a decision here. Yeah, you put the work in. Somebody could be saying that you are, you know, a drug addict and you're not. There's no plugs in here, Baba. No plugs. There's no plugs. They're all being used. I know. What, you want to try to plug your phone in? There's plugs everywhere. There's a plug in hallway. There's plugs in room, kitchen. I feel like this person's disturbed. Like, obviously hard. If someone's putting themselves in competition, it could even be your own family, but take it as it resonates. Yeah, put stop. Break, pause, stagnation. You know, I feel like someone did put a stop to this. I feel like someone was like, yeah, stop. Stop. It's like, no more. Stop. So someone needs to stop. Or stop lying. That's saying about some character defamation. This is what I'm picking up. Stop lying. Got sweetheart here and okay. So pure unconditional love, beloved, stability, harmony and acceptance. Sweetheart and okay. Stop, sweetheart, okay. Oh, it could be somebody's lover, ex-lover. And I just see natural disaster. We've got a man-made disaster. Yeah, I feel like somebody's shot. Somebody's. I mean, it could be in a relationship. You know, this could be like, you know, I feel mercy, charity, kindness. Somebody could have gave some help. Somebody here. Yeah, alliance, trust. Could have been a friend. Trust, honest, and compatibility. So yeah, somebody could have helped somebody here. Friend in need is a friend indeed. Apology. Somebody wants to apologize. Guilt, confession, and forgiveness. So somebody wants to apologise here, or the guilt's here. You know what I mean? Somebody might want to confess. I mean, there's something here with divine timing. Yeah, somebody might be trying to make a promise to somebody here. You know, it's like, oh, I'm so sorry I did this. I wouldn't be trusting no one, me. Especially if there's something going on. Like, you know, if someone's done something so wrong to someone, yeah, lied on them, saying they were a druggie and all this, like, yeah, tried to cause so much trouble in somebody's life, character assassination, yeah. I mean, I feel like they were determined to sacrifice this Queen of Swords. But you're not gonna. You're not gonna sacrifice a Queen of Swords. You're not gonna do it. Keep trying. Or not. Yeah, I feel like somebody's being stopped, or yeah, there will be. Yeah, there's a bully here. We've got bully, confinement, and disturbance. And we've got merit making here. So, you know, I feel like this person, I mean, this is character defamation. This is bullying. This is what I feel. Embarrassment, gossip, unchallengingness, captivity, tolerance, and unfreedom. So I feel like this person, and we've got disturbance, obscure, irritation, supernatural. I feel like this person's being haunted. It could even be by somebody's ancestors. Yeah, I feel like somebody's got a lot of self-love for themselves, self-concern, self-healing, and independence. I feel that. I feel somebody made this mental decision to choose themselves from a situation. You know, there was somebody's been spreading lies about somebody here. Yeah, there's conflict, difference, disputation, quarrel. Somebody is. I feel like somebody wearing a mask. Yeah, could be somebody in the family, friend, partner, whatever. You take it as it resonates. I don't know your story. You know, I only know what spirit's showing us. But yeah, I feel like this person, it's kind of like, you know, didn't want to give up, like not wanting to give up. But I feel like they have been stopped. I feel like they have. I think they've been made to stop because your character defamation, yeah, slander, it's actually is a criminal offence. It really is. I mean, if somebody's bullied somebody that much that they have to go to prison, crimes were committed here. This is why Temperance Angel had to come in. So somebody's done too much. Somebody did too much. Spreading the lies. You know what? I feel like they were reflecting off themselves. So whatever, because a lot of the time, especially narcissists as well, they will accuse you of exactly what they're doing. So you've got to be, you know, the accuser is the accused. This is what I'm kind of picking up here. We've got a dark woman. Dealings or relationships with a woman with the dark complexion or air. And it says here, but I'm not taking that. It says indecisiveness. And I mean, I don't feel like somebody's indecisive here. I really don't. Well, that fell on that card. Dog barking. Advice from a friend. It says new creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. So that could have been the advice. You know, just to have a fresh start. It's like, you know what it is? You don't stay where you're not valued. You know, kind of picking that up. I mean, you could be dark complexion or dark hair, you know, or this person, whoever it is, has put themselves in this secret competition who's assassinating somebody's character as dark hair. They could be going to prison though. They could have done too much. Too much lying, too much bullying. Just, why? Because they're in competition with you. Why don't people work on themselves? This is what I don't get. Why don't people work on themselves instead of trying to destroy somebody else to make them look better? Because they might see someone who's, better, or they think is better than them. And then they will try to bring that person down try to bring them below them. But you can't do that. It says here, successful outcome to your problems. So there's going to be a successful outcome here. Yeah, again, work, achievement and success. As Spirit's like, keep going. Keep going. There's going to be something's going to be successful here. Could be this successfully going to prison for bullying, yeah. If it is a real thing, character defamation and lying, like news is on the way here. Angel could be from a spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Yeah, we've got the angel here. There's something here. Yeah, there's protection here. There's news is on the way, and it's spiritual guidance. It's something, in spirit. It says here, you will be playing a different role. So, I feel like somebody making that decision to change their life, to leave a situation, leave the, people, places and things. We've got November here. And it says advice from a friend. So maybe in November, someone gave someone advice. Maybe had a conversation or something with a friend in November. I feel like it could be past energy this November, not the future. But take it as it resonates, because November's quite far away, really, from now. Oh, we've got August. So it's like August. So we've got November and August. Anything else, Heavenly Spirit, that the collective needs to know? Oh, I hate with Bob. I can't reach. Oh, literally can't reach. I've got hard work ahead. And it says time to get out of a situation. So I feel like somebody is or has got out of a situation. And it was career. Table, career, hard work ahead. So I feel like somebody's career, whatever it is that somebody's planning not to do, is, got to put in the work. If you don't put in the work, you're not going to see the results. A wish is granted. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. So I feel like somebody's going to, if someone's done this to someone else, yeah, defamation. We've got a success here as well. If somebody's done this to somebody's character, and yeah, we've got a sincere wish will be granted, and we've got you need to defend yourself. So this is a need to defend them, somebody needing to defend themselves from someone or something, what somebody has been talking-ish. Yeah, I feel, and I just seen shield. And we've got March. March has already gone. Crib. Birth or conception of a child or an enterprise. And this fell out in here on November. So somebody could be having a baby in November. And I just see March. So somebody could get pregnant in March or give birth in March. Or it could just be the birth of a business, an idea. Great worry over nothing. So somebody could be worrying about something here. Great worry over nothing. So somebody could be worrying about this. Somebody could be worrying about this enterprise or birth or conception or whatever. Yeah, worries are usually just a waste of time. Worries rob us of our present. It says an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Maybe not to everybody, but why wouldn't it be? A secret admirer. Yeah, it's a man. It says dealings are relationship with a man, dealings are relationship with a woman. So I feel like this is a man and a woman. There's a secret admirer here. I mean, it says you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life, and you are protected by negative forces from beyond your control. So I feel like this is a protection here. So somebody, you know, they picked on someone who had a lot of like high spiritual ranking. I'm kind of seeing, you know, with a lot of protection around someone, but probably it says here, karma, you will reap what you have sown, unsuccessful plans. So I feel this person was unsuccessful and they will reap what they have sown, because look, yeah, there's, you know, there's lessons to be learned here. I feel this person who did defamation of character on someone, you know, you will know if this is your story, because it's going to be either, you know, a friend, a lover, or a family member who's done this. And it's not worked. You know, it's not worked. You know, I don't know what, for them to be able to be going into confinement. It could even be like, I'm getting like mental institution here. Do you know what I mean? Because disturbance with confinement, it gives me, you know, it really does. I mean, somebody could get, because to do something like this to someone, it is absolutely freaking crazy. It is. Just leave people alone. Leave people business alone. Announcement. You are highly thought of. So there's an announcement that's going to be made soon. It might be from this secret admirer. I don't know. But I feel like this person, this who's getting this karma, it was unsuccessful. They unsuccessfully tried to defame somebody's character. We've got good fortune here. And you need to defend yourself. So I feel like somebody did defend themselves, but your sincere wish will be granted. Yeah, they were just temporary problems. That's what I just seen. You've got a position of authority here. I really feel like someone did this to someone and it didn't work. And it's backfired. Yeah, we've got this Knight of Swords. It says assertive, opinionated, and impulsive. I feel this person was like a bossy bully. Yeah, assertive. It's like, yeah, they did something. Yeah, told this lies. I've just seen a letter with good news, so somebody could be receiving good news. Yeah, we've got the Temperance Angel again. Things have to be balanced out. We have to have a balance. You know, it depends how long. If things can take time, but you know, they're having that patience, because we've seen patience. I feel like, yeah, 10 of Wands, burnt out, uphill battle, taken for granted. I feel like somebody could have taken you for granted. Took somebody for granted here. Took somebody for granted. You could have been a real good person, yeah, to someone, and behind your back they was talking smack. Probably told you, said you were on smack or something. I don't know, but they were lying about this. Yeah, there's something they were lying about it. I really feel like we've got Arctic trauma and sorrow here. Dave stuff. You know, it could have been a breakup as well. Yeah, five of cups, focused on loss, unwelcome changes, trauma. This could be an ex who you ditched and then started talking ish about you. Do you know what I mean? And started bullying you, started defaming your character. Character assassination. This is what I feel. Yeah, the surrender, 5 of Swords, defeat, the cost of battle, notice of eviction. Somebody could be getting kicked out now. And I feel like this could be you, young but grounded, solid beginning, a strong foundation. I feel like this is you. You've got a solid foundation. I mean, young is a mindset. It's not an age. What they say, you're only as young as you feel. Yeah, financial hardship, but left out in the cold, struggle. I feel like you left this person out in the cold. Or they could have left you out in the cold. Take that as it resonates. Malicious gossip. I just seen two-faced, all talk. So I feel like this was gossip. This was defamation of character. You know, I don't know. I feel like this is this person being left out. I feel like you dumped this person. I really do. I feel like you dumped him. Yeah, look, we've got eight of swords, feeling trapped, blind to the truth, self-limiting. And we've got this Queen of Wands again. So I feel like, you know, it's an energy rather than the person. Yeah, this Page of Swords, curious, clever, chatty. I feel like this person was chatting shit about someone else, you know, or whether there's readings for. I mean, we've all, come on, if someone's talking about you, it means you're an hot topic. You know, if somebody who's boring or not, whatever, you know, not really anyone, like, well, everyone's someone, but you know what I mean? Like, the only talk, if you tower, like this is up, if there's a tower. Yeah, there's definitely has to be a tower here. Upheaval, destruction, catastrophe. I feel like this is what happens, you know, it comes to the conclusion, it comes to the end. It's like enough is enough. You know, some days like stop right there. Yeah, look, standing your ground. Conviction, defiance, stand your ground. I feel like somebody had to stand their ground. I feel like this all these, you know, wands in the back. It's like there's a protection behind you as well. I feel like you've got a lot of protection behind you. And this is in the spirit realm as well, you know. You could have a big family, I don't know, but oh gosh, oh, Page of Swords. And this person, all they can do is watch. Yeah, I feel like this was, you know, just seeing the opinionated, dishonest, cheating, selfish. That's what I'm seeing, you know, assertive, impulsive. But I feel like this is you now, the Fool. New beginning and happiness. Yeah, Six of Wands. Achievement, recognition, being in the spotlight, could even be getting a degree. You know, and we're seeing something that was public. You know, I feel like, yeah, I really feel like this is something that you had to experience to learn. You know, that not everybody's your friend, even if they're smiling in your face. This is the Six of Cups. It came out in reverse. I don't feel like this isn't. It's like it's letting go of the past, growing up, childhood issues. So somebody has got issues. This is what it is. It's childhood. So you know, these people need to heal. You know, they really do. They need to heal. Look, the Devil, Two of Cups, the Emperor. I feel like this could have been somebody's partner. But guess what? Can't make it up. Justice. Thank you, Spirit. You get what is deserved. We've got the Queen of Swords. Somebody's getting what they've deserved. And we've got a celebration here. So I really feel like, you know, you will be celebrating. And, you know, take it as it resonates. Yeah, we've got the Star, Faith, Heat, Renewal, and Healing. The High Priestess and the Chariot. Sorry, but, you know, this is how it ends. The High Priestess, the Star, and the Chariot. Sacred knowledge, divine feminine, unconscious mind, faith, renewal, healing, and control, focus, and willpower. So I feel like somebody is now in control and somebody's focused and somebody has the willpower. Somebody's got the inner sight as well, the eye of knowledge. It's like this taught someone a big lesson, especially about the people who are around you. But yeah, take it as it resonates, whatever. You know, I just want to give a message for, yeah, I just want to sit there. I just feel like I need this message and I'm going to go. Yeah, we've got leadership here. It says you have the opportunity to take the lead. It may be in work, personal or family situations. You have the wisdom and knowledge to do what is best at this time. No more playing it safe and blending in with the pack. Shine your light and speak your truth. This is what Spirit's saying. Yeah, just know you don't need to blend in, love. You're not born to blend in. I think this is someone who was born to shine with a star and the High Priestess here. It's like, yeah, you were born to shine. Somebody doesn't like it. Your light irritates their demons. Childhood wounded, yeah. And it's family dynamics, something in the family. Your inner child is looking to heal so you can move on by understanding the situation in a new light. Going within to heal requires self-love and compassion. Gaining perspective through energy work or therapy can be very helpful in accessing tools to empower your inner child. This could be them, do you know what I mean? But I feel it's family. Your family is requiring time to heal issues that have created a wedge of unrest. We all need support as we move forward, and having an open, loving family unit is essential. You see, so somebody is very loving, family, orientated, but I feel like there's been a wedge that's come between them. It says your strength is needed here to pull back your power and gain perspective of the situation. You have gone through an emotional sacrifice for too long. It's time to claim, balance, and nurture yourself by standing in your power. This is your transformation, is high vibrations. You have chosen to step into a higher vibration that is in alignment with your soul path and higher knowing. You now have the answers as well, awareness that you are limitless and ready for this transformation. Yeah, and it says here, I feel like somebody's passion's been ignited, and I see it's not personal projection, but yeah, I feel this person here, they may have targeted you, but it's not you, it's them. Do you know what I mean? It's projection, their hurt and their pain and their jealousy and all their ego onto you, which, I feel like, nah, and the Queen of Swords like, I don't think so. I ain't that kind of person. Yeah, life with passion. Live life with passion. Live with passion by stepping into what feeds your soul and gives you joy. When you choose to make room for this in your life, the universe responds by creating opportunities that supports your purpose and passion. And the soul family strength. So I feel like somebody could be finding the soul family. Finding your soul family is a blessing that reaps many benefits. You are being asked to reach out and explore to find your soul connections. They will feel familiar, safe, and trusted when you meet them. Send out your intention to connect with your soul family and see who comes your way. So there you go. That is somebody's reading. And I hope that everybody has absolutely thrilling Thursday. I love you all. Take care. God bless. And I will see you soon.